This is Ascendant MuRiDa, Special Light and the Warrior Snow, Judo Shield. From now on, we're gonna skip the introductions. The Divine Collective told me to skip the introductions because that time has passed. The whole reason for the introductions was to train me, was to affirm, was to help me understand that who and the son that lesson has passed. Now I'm going to teach you something special. Something's going on right now. Um, I'm being tested, and this is how this is. I'm going to teach you how a grand advisor, a grand healer, alpha lord, a new alpha lord, and a Ashtar command officer resolves this issue. Okay, a couple days ago, I was told to do something, and I refused to do it. And this was not a bad thing, but I did not have trust. I did not have complete trust because I always remember in the Ho'oponopono, part of the Ho'oponopono, we say we trust you completely and fully. And if you can't trust somebody, if you can't trust the star people, especially the star people, especially legendary star people, if you can't trust them, then you're going to be tested. If you fail this test, you'll be given a punishment. Now understand this: that the reason why well, these people in this car, the whole reason why, I mean, they think that 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 they're coming after me to get something valuable, which I don't have anything that's of use to them. I don't have anything that would they could use. But their higher self is working with my collective, and they are trained to uh, to test me, and see if I can see if I can completely trust the divine collective. By the way, nothing's bad's gonna happen, and this is how we do it. A lot of times you're tested, and this is the great thing about connected to God's mind, because I can see when I'm being tested, and I can go through the steps. Okay, step one is we have to build trust. We have to find a way to build trust. So we have to utilize what's at our hand. Okay, we got the hand. Remember your dominant hand. Remember you're holding like a pen, like a pen. Um, and then you keep your arms soft. And if your hand locks up, that's a yes. If your hand dangles, it's a no. Uh, Remember, keep your hands loose. Um, and you connect to the divine collective, or you connect to whoever. Don't connect to Jesus. Connect to the divine Father if you have to, but don't connect to Jesus. Um, that's a no-no to connect to Jesus. And I'm a big fan of Jesus, and you don't connect to him. You don't try to try to just don't connect to him. So you connect to I connect to the divine command, the High Lotus Lords. Um, am I perfectly safe, and I'm perfectly protected, and I'm perfectly I'm perfectly bulletproof. See how my hand locks up? That's one way to do it. Now the next way is to remember your dominant hand. If you're right with your right hand, it's your dominant. So remember you use your dominant hand for everything, because that's your giver. So you give out to the forces you call, and then they're able to connect to your dominant hand, to your giver energy. It's gonna come. Your receiver is um, remember we're pushing messages out. So remember your dominant hand, your the hand you write with. Remember the three: your pointer finger, your middle finger, and your index finger. Remember you put it on your forehead, and this is how you connect to the elements, and then the energy around you. You put it on your third eye, and you say, "I'm perfectly safe, and I'm perfectly guided, protected, and fully protected, and nothing. I mean, everything's good. Everything will be good. No harm will." And by the way, how you know this to be true? As I just found this out, you'll feel a heartbeat. You'll feel a beat. You'll feel beat. Um, that's it. Oh, I forgot to mention, you have to say to your brain to these forces. So you have to say, brain, give the message to these forces. So we'll have to do it over. Brain, send a message out to the elements and the energy and the aspects. Am I perfectly safe, guarded, protected? I mean, am I bulletproof? And you'll start to feel, if you don't feel a heartbeat, your energy will get real high on your third eye when you put your fingers, like you'll feel like ecstasy. If nothing happens, if literally nothing happens, that's a no. If you get like a heartbeat, or you feel a lot of energy, that's its way of. And you can also connect to the four. It go like this: uh, brain, send it to the elements, the energies, and the aspects. Brain, send this message to them. Show me what a yes feels like. Show me what a yes feels like, and then you can say, brain, send a message to them again. Show me what a no looks like. See my Now my third eye was vibrating when I said, "Show me what a yes looks like," and then when I said, "Show me what a no looks like," like nothing happened. Like my forehead was cold. So that's just something that I learned. I didn't realize that you can do it that way. That's a perfect way to do it. So you can just do it that way. Okay, now we have the pendulum. Remember, the pendulum, you don't have to say to my brain to the pendulum. And remember that this is crucial to understand. If you are a psychic medium, or if you're friends with me, or you know somebody who has my skills, make sure to find out the crystal's name. There's two ways you can do pendulum. Either the pendulum, if you don't say the name of the pendulum and you don't get the name right of the pendulum, um, if you just say, show me what a no looks like, you will be connecting to your own energy, to your own information, which is pretty reliable. I mean, it's pretty good. But if you want razor sharp accuracy, razor sharp, perfect answers, you will connect to the soul of the pendulum, and you will, and always say its name, like this Arcturian pendulum, this Arcturian alpha pendulum. Her name is Alpha Lourdes Silkenraw. It's spelled Silkinra. Alpha Lourdes Silkenraw. So every time I do an answer, I have to say Alpha Lourdes Silkenraw before I use the answer. Uh, that way, I'm able to get the most accurate, the best pendulum readings. That's razor sharp, 100% accuracy. If you do not know the name of the pendulum, then let me ask actually, let me ask the pendulum. Are you able to just make up a name for the pendulum? Um, Alpha Lord is Silken Raw. If people don't know the name of the soul's name of the pendulum, are they allowed to just make up a name, make up a random name? Okay, I just got it just showed you. Yes. So you can make up a name for the pendulum. You can make up a name, because, but if you make up a name, you have to associate the name with the soul of the pendulum. So you can't just call the pendulum, Tom or Fred. You have to say, brain, send a message to the soul of this pendulum. I best possible outcome, Hitch miracle, that your name is Fred or Tom. Remember, you have to always say that. Brain, send a message to the soul of the pendulum. And brain, send a message to the soul of my pendulum, that I'm just showing them an example. This is not for you. Um, so brain, send a message to the pendulum. I request best possible outcome, Hitch miracle, that your name is Fred or Tom. and then that and then they will, and then you have to always say that name, Fred or Tom, and then the question. Remember this how this how it's done. Okay. Um, so I'm told that you're allowed to do that. So that's pretty cool. I didn't know that. I just learned that right now. I didn't realize you can do that. I thought you they had to make up a name, but you can. I knew that before because somebody told me that they're not able to find out names and they're allowed to make up names for things. Okay. So we're gonna get on to the lesson. Um, Alpha Lord is Silken Raw. Am I fully protected and guided, and I'm bulletproof? I'm invincible. Is that correct? Is that correct information? And remember, hold your hand really still and focus on your third eye while while you're communicating with the energy of whatever. So I mean that's yes. Okay, so we got a yes. Now I'm not going to do this because we're running out of time. But you can also if you make the prayer beads, just put three 7 beads, and then three ho'oponoponos. And remember to use a twisty tie because if you want to go smaller shorter, it's good to use a twisty tie. Okay, remember each one of these beads is Ami Eeshah, Ami Ehtah, Ami Ehmah. It can go in any order. And I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me and thank you. I trust you fully and completely. You are extremely valuable and important to my life and me. It can go in any order. And then you always request best possible outcome, each new miracle, to release the fear, to release the trapped emotions, to have complete trust, and and whoever you have to have complete trust in. So this is a tutorial on how to pass the test. You're allowed to use anything at your disposal, anything that you have at your disposal. So this is Ascendant MuRiDa, Special Light and Love Warrior. Thank you and have a blessed night.